We're back now with how teachers are feeling about social distancing in the classroom. As part of our Safely Back to School series, we had a chance to hold a roundtable discussion with 5 educators across the Bay Area. ABC Action News reporter Lauren Rosella leads off the conversation.
What happens if someone else needs to come into your classroom?
I know the normal situation before COVID, if we couldn't get a sub, often the students would be dispersed and put into other classrooms. And I'm curious if that's going to be the norm. It's not a question I've heard an answer to. We have a sub shortage too. Very often it's hard to find subs. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the case. In Pinellas County, part of the plan, when you look at their desk arrangements, their recommended desk arrangements for high school classrooms, they're putting 24, 28 desks in a room. So social distancing isn't going to be possible then. So then if my partner across the hall, they are absent that day, and I get, 10 of their students go somewhere else, now we're even worse off. And put all the plastic barriers you want up. I give them, if they make it to the end of the day in a high school building, I would be surprised. Certainly not all of them are going to make it. Like, they're going to get broken straight up. Like, I'm just telling you, no fault to the kids. They're going to bump into them. They're going to whatever. Maybe some will be malicious and just break them. But, 24 to 28 is fewer kids than I normally have, but it ain't social distancing. The barriers, it's an airborne virus. We're going to be breathing the same air. The barriers do not stop airflow. And then throw another 10 kids or however many kids in there because someone's out sick. Maybe they're quarantined, whatever. There's just so much, so many reasons we should be opening virtually to start this whole thing out.
It's still unclear how many teachers will return to schools this fall as the pandemic continues, but new legislation is helping districts keep highly effective teachers. A new state law extended their temporary certificates from 1 year to 2 years. It's giving teachers more time to take and pass the mandatory state licensing exam.
Some people aren't great test takers.
But they're great teachers.
The
previous process, frankly, just cut too many teachers out of the mix. We already have a teacher shortage in Florida, so anything we can do from Tallahassee to alleviate that burden while still making sure we have high-quality teachers in the classroom, we're going to do that.
The teacher shortage began long before the pandemic, but schools are hopeful that this will help them hold on to teachers who have already proven themselves.
Well, consider it the challenge of 2020 coming up, making your child wear a mask at school. The steps you can take now that'll make things much easier in the fall.